This morning, we are going to talk about our new sound and talk about the motion. And then today, when you go on your sound hunt, I actually have about 10 whiteboards for people to walk around with a whiteboard to look for the words that have our sound. Great job. So the letter that we're hunting for today in the room is the letter W. What is the letter? W. My whiteboards here. I'm going to give you a partner. Your job is to hunt around the room and look for the letter W, which says what sound?
Wah.
I'm going to call your name and a partner saying one person will be in charge of the marker, the other person in charge of the board. You take turns. Let's say Talia and Amara are partners. If Talia writes a word down, that means the next word they find, it would be Amara's turn to write the word down. Once you have written your words down, I will put the rain stick. I will move the rain stick. And when you hear that sound, you will bring your whiteboards to me and we will put them up here and decide if people hunted correctly for People were walking very calmly. People were speaking very nicely to each other. I saw a lot of sharing with friends who had a whiteboard and a marker. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you to turn and talk to a neighbor about where you found your W words. You can point to them, but please do not stand up and walk around the room, because then we're going to share what friends found who recorded on a clipboard and also friends who recorded on a whiteboard. You are asking your friend, where did you find the W? Your turn.
Where did you find the W?
Eye to eye, knee to knee, turn to a partner in 1, 2, 3. Now you ask them to do where did you find the W? Let's take a look at the W's that this team found. Up here, first of all, this group found Wednesday and wall. Wednesday, wall. Good job for that team. Let's look at this team. This team found Matthew and LaShawn. I'm seeing Matthew and LaShawn. Matthew's name has a W at the end, and LaShawn's name's W is right there. Good job to that team. Other friends who did not have a whiteboard wrote on the clipboard while you guys were walking around, and they found 3 words as well. I'm going to make their W's pink because I can write on this paper. So here, they wrote the word writing, they wrote the word walking, and they wrote the word words. Way to go, team.
Way to go, team.
So to record the words that you guys wrote up here while you are doing your independent writing. If you find words, independent reading. If you find words while you're reading that have a W in them, you can raise your hand and I will bring you a Post-it note so you can record those words. Judy, that you have a nice hand up, straight up and down. Can you walk over and be our meteorologist? Zalia is sending her love. What does the weather look like to you?
Partly cloudy.
Ooh. Can I have someone else go over there and check Judy Vett's answer? Who can check what Judy Vett said? Kaden, walk super carefully all the way around and see if you agree or you disagree with Judy Vett. Judy Vett, what did you say again? The weather is? Okay. Kaden, what do you think?
I agree.
Ooh, he's giving a me too. He agrees. The weather is partly cloudy. Come fill out the graph. What do we know about our graph? What can you tell me? What do we already know about our graph? What do we use the graph for, Zalia?
We use it for when we have days that have different kinds of weather.
We use it for the days when we have different kinds of weather. Jaden, Ramia, thank you for filling out our graph. The weather is partly cloudy, cloudy. The weather is partly cloudy today. Partly cloudy is such a hard one to do for the song. Anybody notice anything about our graph? What do you notice about our graph? Hayden, thank you for picking that up. What do you notice about our graph? What do you noticing, Talia? How do you know there are 3?
Which one?
Talia, what would happen if we added 1 more? Anybody else have any noticings? Who could tell me which day, which weather have we had the most? Which weather have we had the most? Jaden.
Jaden! Because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9 sunny, so that's the most.
Jaden, how else do we know that's the most? Without having to count them, how do you know that sunny has the most?
Because there were too many days.
Can you tell me more?
And it's going to become more days sunny.
What will happen, Jaden, if we have a sunny day tomorrow? Look at the graph. Can you tell me what will happen if we have a sunny day tomorrow?
What I noticed is that there is still 4 weathers that have none.
You're exactly right. There are 4 weathers that we've had no days. Jaden, listen to my question. Jaden, what happens if tomorrow, if on Wednesday, we have a sunny day? What will happen to our graph?
It will be full of sunnies.
Does anyone agree or disagree with him? What were you going to say, Loren? Jaden's exactly right. If tomorrow is sunny, we'll just pretend. I'll pretend like this is us coloring in tomorrow as a sunny day. You'll notice that our graph will have reached the top. So that means we'll have to either start a whole new graph or possibly add on a little bit higher to our sunny column in our graph.